Hi everyone. For today our topic is encoder and decoder. These are two combinational circuits which we use in computer hardware. First we will talk about encoder. It is a logic circuit that produces a binary code equivalent to the given input. An encoder converts 2 raised to the power n lines of input into a type code of n bits, where the condition 2 raised to the power n greater than equals to number of symbols should be satisfied. There are various types of encoders: decimal to binary encoder, octal to binary encoder, and hexadecimal to binary encoder. Here we take one example: decimal to binary encoder. A decimal number system has 10 unique symbols from 0 to 9. As per the condition of encoder, 2 raised to the power n should be greater than equals to number of symbols, which implies 2 raised to the power n greater than equals to 10 according to this example, which implies that n equals to 4. Hence we need 4 bits to represent decimal numbers. Now we observe the truth table. In this truth table, the leftmost column having inputs from 0 to 9 and remaining columns represent 4 bits: F3, F2, F1, F0. These are the binary equivalent in 4 bits for the given decimal numbers. For example, if we take first row 0, its binary equivalent in 4 bit will be 0000. If we take 4, so binary equivalent will be 0100. Now in these output columns we have highlighted ones. That indicates that for particular column, ones implies that particular bit, which in logic diagram represented by OR gates, connects to given decimal number. For example, if we take F0, so it connects with decimal number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If we take F1, it connects to 2, 3, 6, 7. If we take F2, that connects to 4, 5, 6, 7. If we take F3, it connects to 8 and 9. Now to draw logic diagram, we can see here these are the inputs 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 9 and 4 bits of output represented with OR gates. So according to truth table, first we see F3. F3 connects to 8 and 9. That means 8 and 9 will be input to F3. Similarly, F2, we can see it connects to 4, 5, 6, 7. So F2 will connect to 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then you can see F1 connects to 2, 3, 6 and 7. So F2 will connect with 2, 3, 6, 7. Then in case of F0, it connects to 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So F1 not connects to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So this is your logic diagram for decimal to binary encoder. Similarly, we can draw logic diagrams of other also. Uses of encoder: it converts decimal, octal, hexadecimal information in binary form. It is used as analog to digital converter. It is used to translate rotary or linear motion into digital signal. Next combinational circuit is decoder. It is a logic circuit that converts a binary information from the encoded inputs to 2 raised to the power n unique outputs. Outputs will be in form of decimal equivalent of given binary information. Here we take one example. Implement 3 to 8 decoder. Here n equals to 3, that means information will be in 3 bits. So there will be 2 raised to the power n equals to 8. 2 raised to the power 3 means that will be 8 unique outputs. We all know that with 3 bits we can form 8 unique decimal numbers starting from 0 to 7. Now we'll see the truth table. Here you can see for input we need 3 bits, S0, S1 and S2. For output we need 8 unique columns, D0 till D7. Now when we observe first row, for the binary equivalent 0 0 0, decimal number will be 0. That's why under D0 we will write 1. Similarly, decimal equivalent for 0 0 1 will be 1. That's why under D1 column we will write 1. Next, decimal equivalent of D0 1 0 will be 2. That's why under D2 column we will write 1. Similarly, we can write for other output columns also. So here is the truth table for 3 to 8 decoder. Now to draw logic diagram, we can see we need 3 inputs S0, S1, S2, and their both complemented and uncomplemented forms will be passed as they are having both values, whether 0 or 1. 0 will indicate complemented form and 1 will uncomplemented form. For 8 outputs we need 8 AND gates, which will give you minterms for the given inputs. Now when we observe truth table, you can see the column under S2. In this column, first 4 rows, 1 2 3 4. In first 4 rows you can see S2 having zeros only. That's why by writing minterms we write its complement. So in logic diagram, its complemented form, you can see complemented forms will be passed. So we can see D0, D1, D2 and D3 we will pass complemented form of S2. Now for remaining 4 rows you can see S2 having ones, so its uncomplemented form will pass to remaining 4 gates. So it will be like this. Now when you observe next column S1, you can see in first 2 rows it is 0. That's why for D0 and D1 we will pass its uncomplemented form. In next it is 1. So for D2 and D3 we will pass its uncomplemented form. Again we will have zeros, so it's again complemented form of S1 will be passed, and for the last rows we will pass its uncomplemented form. In case of S0, you can see alternatively values are changing. In first row it is 0, then 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So that means for D naught we will pass complemented form. For D1 we will pass uncomplemented form. Then alternatively we will change to D2, it will be complemented, D3 uncomplemented. Alternatively we will pass complemented and uncomplemented forms. So here is the logic diagram for 3 to 8 decoder. I hope it is clear you. This is final logic diagram you can see here, and block diagram. For the given logic diagram it is quite simple. You can see here only we need 3 inputs and 8 output lines to represent 3 to 8 decoder. Uses of decoder. It is used as demultiplexing device. It converts binary information to decimal, octal, hexadecimal form. It is used as BCD, means binary coded decimal converter. Here we conclude for today. I hope encoder and decoders are clear to you now. Thanks.